Joshi Shiraki with Equity Real Estate and Utah Home Sweet Home. And in today's episode, I'm going to share with you something that I cherish very much, that I typically don't share that often, especially on YouTube or the internet where everybody can see this type of information. And I'm going to share with you a strategy on how I go about finding sellers that have houses that are not on the market, eliminating all of that competition. Okay, so this is kind of like private top secret information, and I've got a lot of ways as a real estate investor. I have a lot of ways that I find off-market deals. And when you find an off-market deal, very few people know about it, and in many cases, nobody knows about it. So I don't know if you're in this boat, but right now we're in a super hot market. So you may have submitted 2, 3, 4 plus offers on multiple houses, and you keep getting outbid and you're getting frustrated. Well, one of the things that I do as an investor is I go out and I find these off-market deals where I have zero competition. And that's kind of why I usually don't share this information, because I want to keep it that way. I want to keep my competition minimal. And so I'm going to share one way though with you today. If you're out there, you're looking for a good investment property, or maybe you're just out there looking for a property to live in, and you're open to utilizing strategies that are untraditional, unconventional, then you're going to want to pay attention to this video and future videos to come, because I'm going to be sharing other ways that I find deals that are not on the market. And again, if they're not on the market, you have minimal and in many cases zero competition. So you can submit your offer directly to them. Okay, so today's strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you is utilizing homes that are for rent. Basically, I call it, you call for rents, right? So you're going to start to call all the for rents that are in that specific area that you're looking to buy a house in. So you might drive the neighborhood to see if there's homes for rent. You might jump onto KSL if you're here local to Utah. We have a website called KSL. You can jump onto KSL and look for the homes for rent in that specific area, or Craigslist. And basically you're going to find all the homes that are for rent in that specific area, and you're going to make a call. You're going to call them up and you're going to say, "Hey, my name's Joshi Shiraki. I found your house here on KSL, and I see that it's for rent. I apologize for bothering you, but I got a quick question. Would you be open into selling that property?" Okay? Nobody's calling them to see if they'd be open into selling the property. Everybody who's calling is calling in regards to renting the property, but nobody is calling them but me to see if they'd be open into selling the property. Okay, so basically you're going to call them up, and in many cases they're probably going to say, "No, I'm not open to selling it. That's why it's for rent." But on some occasions you're going to get a seller who says, "Well, I'm open to selling it. What are you thinking?" At which point now the conversation started. You can ask them, "Oh, that's so great. Well, I don't know anything about your home. Can you tell me a little bit about it? And what are you thinking you'd want to get for it?" Right? And now you're the only individual negotiating with that seller in regards to buying that house, because nobody else knows about it. A phenomenal way to minimize your competition as you're out there shopping, and maybe you're in that boat where you keep getting outbid by all the properties on the market. Well, if you're willing to put the time in, you might be able to start finding properties off the market. Okay? And so another great question that you can ask this individual if they say no is, "Okay, I understand that you're not interested in selling it. Thank you so much for your time. But do you by chance have any other properties that you might be open to selling?" You don't know if they have another rental property down the street. Investors oftentimes buy a lot of properties all within a certain area. So he might not be interested in selling this one because it's his favorite property, but he might have another one down the street. And again, you'll never know until you ask. And if he does have another property, again, you can start the conversation. "Great, can you tell me a little bit about it? What are you thinking to get? And if the price is reasonable, well, you surely can purchase it from him and live happily ever after, minimizing all that competition that you had when you were working with properties that were on the MLS. All right, guys? So off-market deals versus on-market deals. If you have any questions in regards to them, please feel free to reach out to me. Ask the questions down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be sharing more of these great tips on how to find deals off of the market with minimal competition. believe it or not, I have quite a few strategies that I personally implement that I'm open to sharing with you guys. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And again, don't forget to reach out. If you have questions and you're here locally and you're wondering how this works, give me a call. I'd be happy to chat with you. And thank you guys so very much for watching. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel.